Hello everyone, my name is Taraton Cochran and today I will be teaching each and every one of you 5 ways to market your music and to appeal to your fans. Okay, let's start this off. For starters, I am a college student and a college graduate. I graduated from Full Sail University. I got my bachelor's degree in audio production from Full Sail University, of course. I am a super producer. I have produced for a lot of artists such as Future, Rich Homie Quan, Sauce Twins, Sauce Walker, Space Ghost Perp, Travis Scott, Kicking Clouds, and many more to name. I'm a celebrity stylist. I'm an entrepreneur. I own KCMG Worldwide, and I own Cloud High Films as well as Creative Studios. And I'm a very well-known musician. As far as the music side goes, I'm one half of the group Kicking Clouds. I'm a super producer, as I stated before. I am an audio engineer and a songwriter, rapper, and singer. Here are some accomplishments that we have, well, that I have too. For starters, the last single that we just dropped, Flexing, in August, it's only been, this is what, September? It's only been a month and it's already at 58,000. But as of today, we're at 60,000. We've been featured on MTV.com. Our last project that we dropped was posted on thisis50.com on that blog, owned by 50 Cent. Our stuff has been tweeted out by DJ Holiday, who is a verified artist and verified DJ on Twitter and everywhere else. Okay, step 1, finding your fan base. You can, for starters, you should be on all social media accounts, every social media account. This can help you promote and create a buzz for your music. You need to run Facebook ads, you need to run Instagram ads, and you need to run Twitter ads. By running all of this, you will learn about the demographics and find out things like where your fans are from, where your, like what age groups are they, what cities they are, what countries they're in, because some of them may be in other countries. You should also check for, like, as far as demographic, check like, are they male or female? Do you have more male fans or more female fans? And this will help you know like who you need to be catering to, and it'll also put you in position to know like who you need to be going after more. Like you may only have female fans, and you may want to also gather some male fans. So this, by figuring this out, you'll learn about all of this. Okay, targeting new fans. Review the data. You got to review the data from the ads, like what I said off of social media and stuff, by running those ads. You got to run those ads, people. While running those ads, you'll learn all this stuff. And this way, you get to use those, that same demographics and same insights from all of those ads. Use those to, when you run future ads and when you market your music, you market that music, like say you're trying to market your Spotify page or something. You'll use this to, the insights and stuff that you got from that, to figure out who you need to be targeting in order to gain more fans like them, or to gain the ones that you didn't catch from the Facebook and Instagram ads. Next, we're going to talk about algorithms. This is pretty deep here. So for one, there's the main thing I want to tell y'all about is shadow banning on Instagram. This is the main thing that you don't want to happen, and this can be caused by many things. I myself have been shadow banned in the past, not not intentionally, I'm put it like that. It was like this. Well, I'm gonna tell you what shadow banning is. For one, shadow banning is where Instagram basically will make it to where your posts will not reach all of your followers, or your post may not show up in hashtags, or they'll pretty much block you from exposure and block your content. So ways to get shadow banned is using hashtags that have been shadow banned themselves due to the people on Instagram not following the guidelines and the the rules on Instagram. For example, this is how I got shadow banned. I used the hashtag. I posted a picture of my fiance and I used the hashtag sexy. I mean, it's my fiance. I wanted to describe her, so I just put the hashtag sexy, not knowing that the hashtag has been shadow banned because people weren't following the guidelines and they were posting nudity. So just by me doing that, my account has been shadow banned, and right now I'm still trying to get out of it. I have to wait one more week before the shadow ban will be lifted. But what it does, by doing a mistake like that, there's ways you can get out of it. You have to, for one, you're gonna have to change your password. You're gonna have to contact Instagram themselves. You're gonna have to remove the hashtag from off of the post, and that's pretty much it for that. But there are other ways that you can get shadow banned too. Another way that you can get shadow banned is, say, for instance, you're using the followers app where you can see who unfollowed you or who's not following you back. Any use of third-party apps will get you shadow banned. So you just have to get rid of all of this stuff. I wish they would have came out with a statement about this or something, but I just recently found out about this myself after I got shadow banned, and I was wondering why my content wasn't reaching as many people as it does, because usually my content reaches thousands of people, but because I have like 4,000 followers on Instagram and I'm only following like 300 people, but for some reason my post was only, I checked the insights on my post and they were only reaching like 75 people, and I'm like, how is this possible when I have 4,000 followers and I'm using hashtags? Then I happened to click on the hashtags and I saw that my posts weren't showing in the hashtags. Then I also found out my posts weren't, even my stories weren't showing. So I had to contact Instagram about this, and they said they had reached back out to me and they told me what I needed to do to fix this. And I had to pretty much get rid of all of those third-party apps I was using and everything. But hope you all don't make the same mistake I did, so that we all can get out there and get our content out. Okay, next, image. Image is a very big thing. When it comes to image, you have to be professional with your image. How people view you and how people view your brand is everything. It can make or break you. Like, here's images of what you should do or how you should be, how your image should be, and how it shouldn't be. As you can see, artists like A$AP Rocky, Rihanna, Future, Nipsey Hussle, they all, when you see pictures of them, you see professional photographic pictures of them. You see that, they look nice, they dress well, they dress for their profession. That's a big key. Dress for your profession. I'm not saying everyone has to go out, buy designer clothes or buy this and that, or spend up all your money on photography and all this stuff. Like, you can take great pictures from a cell phone. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of this and stuff. It's all about dressing for your profession. You have to look presentable at all times. You don't want to say you plan on being the next big rapper or next big singer out here, and someone sees you in public and you look homeless. You think they're going to want, like, say you're out. For example, this happened to me before, because as you know, I am an artist too myself. I've always been big on, like, as you can see now, I'm in designer Montclair. everything and stuff. Like Audemars Piguet watch. Like I'm out here. But yeah, I've always been big on fashion. I'm a celebrity stylist. But the one day I stay in Atlanta, Georgia. I was with my friends. We just got finished playing basketball. I had on a tank top and some basketball shorts and some Jordans. You know, I looked like I just got finished playing basketball. I wasn't driving. I was riding with my friend, and she decides, let's go to the mall. So I'm like, okay, cool. We went to a mall that nobody really goes into, but it is Atlanta, you know. So we ended up going into this I think it was South Lake Mall. I think that's what it was called, but I've only been there like once. So we end up going into this mall, and I'm thinking, okay, you know, nobody's going to see me or anything in here. This very specific time I go in, I see Gucci Man. I see Benzino from, I think it was, what he played on Love and Hip Hop. I see the Brat. I'm actually standing in line behind the Brat. It was some ice cream place. I think it was Baskin and Robbins. I felt out of place. I didn't know what to say. It's not. I'm an artist myself. I don't want to go to them like, hey, you know, I do music too. I do this and that and stuff. And they looking at me like, who is this guy with this on? Like, why is he talking to me? Like, they might call for security or something. So I'm like, nah, I can't do that. So, image. Make sure your image is right. Make sure on your profiles you have nothing but positive stuff to showcasing your brand, because this can make or break you. It can decide whether, like, give you another example. By me always posting like myself being fresh and, you know, being presentable and dressing nice and, you know, my music and all that stuff, everything showing professionally, I've had like clothing brands reach out trying to sponsor me. I've also had clothing brands tell me before, like, yeah, we was thinking about giving our, you know, sponsoring this other artist, but we went on his page and what did we see? We see him with holding a pound of weed in one picture and holding guns in the next picture and stuff. So it's like that turned us away. Like by doing stuff like that, you're really getting rid of your own blessings. So please be sure to make sure that you are presentable and you are showcasing your brand and your music the best way that you can, because you want your image to be powerful. Next up is quality. And as you can see, these are do's and don'ts. For one, you can see to the left, you can see for the do's, this is my stuff. Kicking Clouds, that is my group. This is our logo. KCMG, this is my brand and my record label that I also own. The artwork in the bottom left corner is Situationships. It's one of our singles, the R&B singles that we dropped, 2 years ago. So this is the artwork for it. As you can see, it's very, very vibrant colors, very creative, looks very professional. Next to it is our album cover, Guilty Summer. As you can see, very creative, very professional, looks amazing. Looks like a piece of art. Now to the right, this is a local rapper named Master Tree. It looks like he pretty much made this on Blingy or from his phone. I can't really tell. It looks like from the lines inside of the first picture, it looks like he pretty much tried to take a picture of something from with a cell phone from a computer. That's what it looks exactly like. And he pretty much just scribbled all over it. And we're not even going to talk about the one in the bottom right corner, because that's just pathetic and horrible. You don't do that. If you don't have the money, save your money and hit up a good graphic designer. So you always want your artwork and your logos and all this stuff, you want your brand to be shown as professional as possible. So always make sure that you invest your money into good quality work. In conclusion, if you want to market your stuff, make sure that you keep your image up, have your quality together, run those ads, and use that data to market your stuff. Also, I'm gonna give y'all some free game as well. It's always good to reach out to a promoter, a PR at that, who does music marketing. Buy their services. That's all I'm gonna say. Buy their services. Because if you were to just say you drop a song today, and you're not, say you're a local rapper, or you just started rapping like yesterday, and you drop a song, and you're like, okay, more than likely you don't have a budget for, if you're just starting off, you don't know anything about business stuff. So reach out to a PR, purchase a consultation. If they have services on music marketing stuff, trust them. Make sure they're a good PR though, because a lot of these PRs don't have degrees behind what they're doing. A lot of them just wake up and pretty much decide that they want to be a PR, and they might have friends who do stuff, so they might be pretty much be the middleman, and they might try to charge you like twice of what the person they're going to get the service from charges, and they might do it like that. So you don't want to do that. So what I will do is I will suggest one person for you all, and that is, his name is Promo God 8 on Instagram. He's a very good PR, and he helps market music. He helped teach me a lot about Spotify algorithm and all that stuff, and on how to market your music on that. He has the promotion plan for Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube, all this stuff. Like, purchase from him. He can help you out. But the thing is, with Spotify, with all streaming platforms, go through a distributor. Get your music streamed. Get it on Apple. Get it Apple Music. Get it on Spotify. Get it on Tidal. Get it on Google Play. As many places as you can, because you never know where your fans may be. So what you want to do once you do that is pay for promotion. You got to get some promotion for yourself. Even if you're not going to do it yourself, you have to pay someone to promote your stuff who has an actual reach. Run ads. Hit up influencers on social media. Ask them what it might take to get them to have your song in a video, or at the end of a video, give you a little promotion, help you reach some of their fans or whatever. Like, you have to do what you have to do out here. So that's another way. But once you get that done, I'm gonna tell y'all like this: there are ways. As long as streaming has pretty much taken over like the music scene. So if you was to sell one album, it would be equivalent to 1,500 streams. So say you make say you get like 1 million streams on Spotify, you'll have a lot of albums sold. This is free game, what I'm telling y'all. This is how a lot of these artists, like major artists, you notice how when they drop, they say, oh, they sold this many, they sold 100,000 in the first week. A lot of them drop singles, multiple singles, sometimes as many up to like 3 or 4 singles, all that are on the project before they drop the project, because all of those singles sold and all of those streams that they got from that, it goes towards their first week sales just by them doing that. So it'll help boost your stuff and get you platinum or gold or diamond, whatever you're going toward. So make sure you all do that. But it was nice, talking to you all. I want everyone to follow me on Instagram at TZO Shouty. That is TEEZYOSHATW. Wait, no, I spelled that wrong. It's TEEZYOSHAWTY. Yeah, that's right. And it's the same on Twitter, and if you type that in, you'll pretty much find all of my information. But find me on Facebook at Taraton Cochran and whatnot. And my group is Kicking Clouds. That's Kickin, Clouds with a Z at the end, not a S. And hope you all enjoyed your time. And if you have any questions, if you would like to hit me up and talk to me one-on-one, want any more insight on what you need to do, just hit me up and I'll help you out the best way that I can. Hey, I'm in this myself, but as you see, I have results. I'm getting somewhere. It got me somewhere, so I know what I'm doing can help you get somewhere. Anyways, see you all next time.